Hey guys, back out from our pad here. I want to give you an update on those pumpkins of mine. About a week or two ago, I can't remember how long, I did a couple of videos showing first how to hand pollinate pumpkins. And I also did a video a few days after showing you how to treat powdery mildew as well as squash bugs and melon worms because they were really taking over the pumpkin in a horrible way. So guys, today I want to give you an update on how the treatment is doing. It's been about probably another week or so. And also we have a pumpkin surprise. Turns out that massive vine that I showed you with the Jamaican pumpkin, it's actually two vines. I was kind of wondering why some of the flowers look slightly different. It's actually two vines. Looks like I have one Jamaican pumpkin, which is my absolute favorite, and a butternut squash, which is also one of my favorites. I absolutely love butternut squash. And I think this is my very first time ever being able to successfully grow butternut squash. But you guys tell me, I think it is, but and it kind of makes sense because sometimes when I eat stuff, I stick it in the ground. And I think I ate a butternut squash around the same time. So let's get started. Let me give you an update first on my powdery mildew. Then we'll go over and check to see how those squash bugs are doing. All right, guys, let's get started. All right, guys, so first let's check on the pumpkin vine that's up against the fence. This is the one that had the powdery mildew. So the great news is that the powdery mildew is gone, gone, gone. No signs whatsoever of powdery mildew. The oldest leaves had a little bit of damage, so I cut the oldest leaves off. But this is the rest of the vine, and as you can see, as you can see, it's very good. The whiteness you see on it is because I had splashed sulfur water on it, so that whiteness is actually sulfur water. It's not powdery mildew. So the sulfur water actually worked. I didn't wait around to see if the milk was gonna work, but the sulfur water usually works 100% on fungus. These are the leaves that I cut off because these leaves are damaged, and sick plants attract pests to take them out. So I didn't want to attract any pests, so I removed these leaves, but the rest of the plant is very good. Let's go check on the one that had the squash bugs and the melon worms. So the pumpkins on this side of the vine are definitely a different color. You can see that one is a very light green, and all the pumpkins on this side are this lighter color. This one is definitely the more abundant side. Also, I noticed that the flowers are slightly different shape. The flowers are slightly different. They're not as wide open as the other flowers. So this is this side I think is butternut squash. So versus the other side, which I know right beside each other, but these are definitely the Jamaican pumpkin. So I know I ate a butternut squash that I really liked around the same time. So I believe I dropped some seeds. You can see here, this one is the Jamaican pumpkin. And I'm hoping you can see because there's a glare. And then the smaller pumpkins on this side also have that dark colored look, which here, you can see that one. Definitely very different from the first. So guys, that's a surprise for me. We have two kind of pumpkin, Jamaican pumpkin and butternut squash. Also guys, I wanted to give you an update on the treatment, the neem oil treatment that I used. As you can see, the plants are completely chewed up. We have been having rain for a few days, so I haven't been able to retreat it. What I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna remove all these leaves, and I'm gonna go back to my old-fashioned method of using the little dish with soapy water. This works 100% of the time. So you just knock the squash bugs in here, and I'm hoping that by removing all these bad leaves, I will stop attracting so many bugs. But guys, it's July, basically July now, and these bugs are just not relenting. For the squash bugs, guys, the battle continues. That is a fresh set of squash bug eggs, and as you can see, I just had to cut off a whole bunch of leaves that are still being eaten by the squash bugs. So I'm definitely just gonna resort to going back to my dish with my soapy water, and just try and get as many as possible. Probably won't wipe it out, especially this time of the year with the heat and the plant already struggling. But
you know, kill them one bug at a time. Can't even just blame it on the squash bugs. Look at that. Worms. Melon worms. I just saw another one. The battle continues. Look at that. So as soon as it kills some, you see more eggs. That's the squash bug eggs. Melon worms. These are on the chewed up leaves. So I'm gonna try and maintain by cutting off the damaged leaves, and also look at that. Oh shoot. Cutting off the damaged leaves, and also by of course knocking the squash bugs into water when I see it, to at least keep it under control. Luckily the pumpkins are pretty hardy, so they'll keep resprouting leaves. um yeah, the battle continues, guys.
What are you guys doing to control your squash bugs and melon worms? Please share information here, guys. Sharing is caring. Let's all learn together. Drop a comment below to let me know.